They say where there is a will, there is a way. But have you ever wondered why some people born with nothing rise to greatness, while others with more opportunities stay stuck? Have you wondered to ask that question? The secret isn't luck, isn't connection. It is something hotter, deeper, and more powerful. That is desire. It's called desire. As the farmer wakes before the cock crows, as the river cuts its way through stones, desire pushes you where others won't go. Today, let me tell you a story from 30 Principles to Unlock Your Wealth. The story of a boy who turned hunger into fire and fire into fortune. Now, listen to this story. Story of Obinna. How Obinna becomes something from nothing because of desire. Desire is one of the principles that can unlock your wealth. And this lesson is taken from the book I authored titled 30 Principles to Unlock Your Wealth. So you listen very attentively so that you'll be able to understand the principle you can apply to unlock your wealth. The story of Obinna can change your life. It can change your mindset, makes you understand how to go about your life so that you'll be able to unlock your wealth. So this is the story.
In the quiet village of Umuweke, between rising hills and whispering forests, a boy named Obinna, father's heart, was born Tunzi Ahmadi, a humble palm wine tapper with calloused feet. Obinna wasn't born with a silver spoon, not even a bronze one. But while other children chased lizards and built toy cars out of milk tins, he sat by the riverbank, whispering dreams to the breeze. "Papa, I want to build big buildings in Lagos," he declared at 10. His father chuckled, quoting an Igbo proverb, "A child who washes his hands will dine with kings." At 16, Obinna followed his uncle to Enugu. Long days, meager food, strict discipline. Yet each evening, instead of wasting time at the beer parlor, he devoured borrowed books. Napoleon Hill, Ben Carson, Reader's Digest. In a small notebook he wrote, "I will own a company. I will help my parents live in a big house. I will never sleep in a shop again." When mocked, he smiled. Desire, when fueled by determination, is like fire to dry wood. It always catches. One day, Chief Abuka brought in a faulty stereo. Obinna diagnosed the real problem, not the stereo but the surge protector. Impressed, Chief Abuka hired him as a junior technician in Lagos. Years later, Obinna built Obitech Electronics, sits on several boards, and his parents now live in a marble-floored house in Awka. Chijioke, who once mocked him, works as his floor manager. Asked his secret, Obinna smiles. Desire. The fire inside me burned hotter than the sun.
Now, have you seen what makes Obinna to become a company owner? He became so wealthy that he owned a company. He built a marble floored house for his parents. Those things he was saying those days, he later accomplished it because of what? Desire. You know, one funny thing in life is that when people desire something, they don't work for that thing. But the real desire can burn like a fire when you ignite it with every interest and with every focus. So now let me explain this very lesson today, what the story you have heard. Let me make it very simpler that you can understand, or any other person can understand exactly what this desire we mentioned here is talking about. Now, Obinna's story is not fairy tale log. It is principle. That is what it is. It is principle. The desire is not wishing. It is the fierce hunger that makes you wake early, keep you learning while others sleep, and drives you through rejection. That is what is called desire. Think of the parable of the talents. Those who use what they had were given more. Obinna uses evenings to prepare. When opportunity knocked, he was ready. Now, you can take a horse to the river, but you can't force it to drink unless you want it badly enough. No advice, no help, no opportunity will change your life except yourself desire that opportunity before it can come to pass. If not, there is nothing you can do that can make it to come to pass except if you desire it. That is the thing. Now, ask yourself, what do you want so badly? Ask yourself, what do you want so badly you will sacrifice for it? Are you feeding your desire with action or starving with it with excuses? Like fire to dry wood, desire plus determination always catches. That is just the simple truth. So, what lesson have you learned from this story I just told you now? If you have not learned anything, I will tell you what I have learned and the way for you to apply it so that you'll be able to make sure that your desire works for you. Now, name your desire. That is number one. Don't just say, I want success. Write it down like Obinna's notebook. Feed your desire. That is another one. Number two, study. Feeding your desire means study, practice, learn every day. Desire without preparation dies. Now, number three is guide your time. What it means is that skip distractions. The tortoise wins by moving steadily. So guide your time. That is number three of what we have learned. Number four is that be ready for opportunity. Your skill today may be tomorrow's open door. That is what it is. So be ready for your opportunity. Because if you learn a skill today, be rest assured that your skill today may be tomorrow's open door. That is exactly what I'm trying to let you know. Now, number five is that act consistently. What it means is that small daily actions compound into breakthrough. You may not know, but what you continue to do every day, one day somebody will pass by and say, let me take a look at what this guy is doing. From that very day, your breakthrough has come. So, like the farmer who sows even before the rain, let your desire drive you to act now, not later. If wishes were horses, beggars would ride, but only those who turn desire into discipline ride to their destiny. That is one thing I can assure you. So, number five is that we are going to make this very lesson more interesting. Today, we are going to have what I call the interactive questions. Now, and I want to hear from you too, because it's an interactive questions. What is one burning desire you have been carrying quietly? Tell me. Have you written it down? If yes, where? Because we heard the story of Obinna, how he wrote it down on his notebook, all he want to be, all he want to do. So, who or what do you need to let go of to focus on it? If there is any, you better let it go now. So, another one is that type your answers in the comment section. I will personally read and reply to some of them. Your words today could be the first spark of your breakthrough. And that is one thing so many people don't know. So, now, this is just chapter 1 of 30 principles to unlock your wealth. Imagine what the next 29 principles can do for your life if you follow this lesson to the end, or you get this book called 30 Principles to Unlock Your Wealth.